Hey, yo, Titan Army, welcome back. Happy Sunday for part two of this double header affiliate tournament, Titan Conquest Wildness for Reign of Titans tournament action. Hey, yo, Kupatak in the chat. How you doing? How you doing? Folks, we are running a touch behind, so we're going to try to streamline some of the action. What's up, Daniel? Welcome in. We are going to start with, we're going to start with bracket one. Bracket one just finished up. This just in from the people on the ground. We're going to start with bracket number one. Argo Soul Ross, say something. Hello? Is this thing on? It is on. I forget that sometimes we're on the delay and you guys say things, and then I think I go into a panic that you can't even hear what I'm saying. Glad you guys are here. Sorry, my voice is all. My whole family was sick this week, so we're just plowing through, people. We're just crushing. Yeah, we're going to start with bracket one. We're going to get those players lined up ASAP. Yeah, and try to get this thing back on in a time frame that's fitting. How we doing today, y'all? Played this morning, started out with folks in two brackets, playing the Titan Conquest format, which means you bring 4 Titans. Your opponent bans one of the elements. Then you must win with 2 different Titans to move on in the bracket. But now that we are in bracket finals, we get to cook even a little hotter here, chat. You have to win with all 3 of your Titans. So in semifinal number 1, bracket finals, we'll say, bracket finals number 1, we're going to have Shazenix playing with a Sky, a Sea, a Poison, and a Dusk Titan. We don't have the bans yet for that exact matchup. They're playing against Blastwitch, who's playing a Dusk, Sky, Dawn, or Sea Titan. Again, we're going to get those bans in as soon as we can. We're going to get that match fired up. And then we'll do bracket 2 finals. Then we'll get the grand finals. Crown ourselves a champion and give away a big old $2,000 prize pool. I was close to reaching finals this time. Hey, yo. The stream looks really good on my end. I don't know if it's could be just your connection. Argo Soul, how far did you get? Did you get to semis? I didn't play today because just like yesterday, I fluffed up the form. Again, my week was crazy, chat. Everybody was sick in my house. Just things were a little bit wild. And then they're like, oh yeah, 24 hours after the sign up, you gotta have your form in. And I'm like, no. But it is what it is. Affiliate hosts doing their due diligence this weekend. 2 tournaments in one weekend. Big shout outs to the affiliate tournament hosting teams. Big shout out to the production team. Big shout out to the Reign of Titans team. Crushing it. Getting ready for BGS in the lovely country of Brazil. I lost to Unbeatable. Aha. So yeah, semis. Good work. I can say with pride, chat, that yesterday I lost to TST Crips, who ended up winning the tournament. So I can say that I lost to the eventual tournament champion yesterday. Now, the asterisk there is I actually DQ'd from my match, but that's where I was in the bracket. I would have played TST Crips. Boop. Oh. Streaming finals. Yeah, bracket finals. Did I fluff up the I already messed up the matchups? Okay. It was good matches. Nice. That's awesome. Yeah, this format is super fun. Like the fact that you get a ban is really nice and strategic. I do wish that it was double blind ban. That would just raise it to the next level. If both players had to ban at the exact same instance, so that there's not any sort of counter picking or whatever. There's no coin flip on who bans first, left side of the bracket versus right side of the bracket, blah, 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 right? But the ban is super nice. It opens up some strategic options for people, and it really makes you design your 4 Titan team like with a lot more intention. I matched with the champion and he didn't beat you. That's right. Hey, TST Crips did not beat me yesterday. That's true. That's true. I'm undefeated. I did not lose a match yesterday. But yeah, people actually have to, build their 4 Titan teams very strategically and with other teams in mind. And then beyond that, having to win with 2 of your 3 Titans in the bracket and all 3 of your Titans here in bracket finals. Chef's kiss. It is just a good format. I do understand that it slows things down because there's some player communication that has to happen. But once we have all that on site, once we have our own tournament platform that hopefully has all this built in on site, just a couple clicks, bam, 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 bam. We're gonna be flying, folks. We're gonna be hosting these things on a Thursday. You know what I mean? TST Crips. Next tournament is mine. Man, you can't even give us a weekend off. Aren't you still celebrating? Aren't you still out on a yacht somewhere, like sipping champagne and high-fiving celebrities? What's up, bros? I'm TST Crips. I won the tournament yesterday. I'm kind of a big deal. Oh, all right. We still got we still have what? One player here. We got one player lined up. We're still trying to get the other one, Rock'em Sock'em and Robots. And then we'll get this bracket thing flying eventually. But yeah, like I said, tournament platform. Oh my God. Just imagine all the stuff that could be cooked up if it was, if there was a creative outlet for people who wanted to host tournaments, some toggle bars for, things you want to allow and not allow. You could put in, special circumstances or things that aren't allowed. Preparing for next tournament. Hey, I can prepare for the next tournament on a yacht, high-fiving celebrities, I got the swag. Wrong side. I got the drip on today, chat. Reign of Titans official merch from on the ground in the Netherlands. We're not in the Netherlands now, chat. Don't worry. Yo, I'm going to need a bathroom break before we even get started here. This is wild. I mean, we could put a selfish plug out, but it's not even selfish anymore because there is an official sub-community dedicated to Reign of Titans content production. So if you are not taking in daily Reign of Titans content through, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, etc., maybe just go onto your favorite platform and just type in Reign of Titans, see what pops up, give those things some views, some support. I know for one example, there is a creator who is publishing a video every 12 hours of tournament highlights on YouTube Shorts. Not going to say who it is. Definitely not going to promote them in any way. But I'm just saying, if you're not taking in Reign of Titans content, I think now's the time. Support those people. Ross, do like Bruce Buffer voice. Bruce Banner? Bruce Buffer? Bruce Buffer. My throat really hurts. No, it doesn't hurt. It's just going. Hey, yo. La-dee-dee-dee-doo-be-doo. All right, here we go. We got some motion in the players' screens over here. Let's get this party started. Chat, what are you guys up to today? After tournament, Tournament's over. What you going to do next? Some of you guys are going straight to sleep. Hazy's like, man, I could be sleeping right now. But I'm going. I got a hot date with my wife to a escape room. You guys, is that like a global thing? Do you guys know what I'm talking about when I say escape room? Or going to an escape room because we're nerds like that. And then we're going out for dinner afterwards. It's gonna be super fun. TST Crips rooting for Blastwitch today. Blastwitch was in the chat yesterday rooting for you because they named some of your Titans or something like that. They were taking credit for the names. Man, look at those. Oh, you guys can't see. Shout out to the new ice cubes, you know? Lock up a Titan for a while. Waiting for Blastwitch to ban. Okay, there it is. Shazanix versus Blastwitch coming up, folks. We got the bans in. Shazanix bans Sky. Blastwitch bans Poison. And let's get this party started. What are they going to start with? That means Shazanix has Sky, Sea, Dusk. Sky, Sea, Dusk for Shazanix. Blastwitch has Dusk, Sky, no, Dusk, Dawn, Sea. So they both have a sea. They both have a Dusk. The only difference being the Dawn versus Sky. All right, here we go. Get him in here. Get him in here. Lock him in. Let's see what the first matchup is gonna be. Yo, Queen, what up? Welcome to the chat. Glad you're here. Yo, RCS in the chat. Good luck, good luck, good luck. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. We're getting players connected. We're going to see who they lock in as their first Titan. Again, folks, both players are going to be trying to win a single match with each of their 3 Titans. Once a Titan has won, it has been promoted and validated. It can no longer be used. If you are on the losing end of a match, you may choose to switch or you may choose to stay on that Titan for the next match. Who v who? This is Shazanix versus Blastwitch. If we can match. If we can match it, I mean, we're looking at the scroll right now. Yeah. Get him in. Not connecting. I think probably going to need a restart here. Probably going to need a restart. Oh, I lied. There's the connection right there. It's locked. It's set in stone. We're going to have Shazanix playing a Dusk Titan in game number 1 versus Blastwitch's Sea Titan. This is Bracket 1 Finals. You must win with 3 Titans to move on. Let's get it going. Is Ross coming to Brazil next week? I wish. The team's going to Brazil. Going to be sick. I was going to be tempted. Like, if I could win the entry, like maybe I'd fly myself down there, but I thought about it. Chat. I want to go. It's going to be sick. The booth looks nuts. It's such a crucial time for Reign of Titans. We're just going to knock it out of the park. It's going to be sick. Yo, RC Tushar, what up, dude? Glad you're here. Good to see you, brother. Here we go. Bans are in. Mulligans are done. Let's get to some gameplay, folks. Dusk versus Sea. An interesting matchup. Sea liking that mana manipulation, trying to put the opponent in a corner, trying to limit what they can get done with their mana supply, but Dusk doesn't really care. Dusk can use health to pay for scrolls, and we've seen both of these elements be able to close this thing out pretty quickly. So it'll be interesting to see if Sea takes a more aggressive route than not. Monsoon getting blocked there. In terms of weapons, we got a Champion's Axe. No, not Champion's Axe. What's the common help, folks? Chat pros with an Oaken Shield for Dusk. We got Lore Carver gold, and we got the Web Shield gold. Or no, is that Oaken Shield as well on the right, chat? I just need help today, y'all. 3 Fury players would be there, bro. That'd be sick. That'd be nutty. Golden Boy. Is that what they call me? Bubble Barrage. Scroll has been in the news recently. A lot of these 0 mana scrolls getting some hot topics. Mind Control even getting some usage here. Not every day you see that one. Riptide. There's the Blood Magic. Cataplasme. Going to be going straight on up to 454 health. Back to full. And it's almost as if nothing has happened. 75 defense is working out for Cataplasme. Champions X. Thank you. Hey, mwah, for that. Unbeatable in the house. What up, dude? Glad you're here. MHR as well. Haven't said hey yet. All right. What's it going to be? Neither player really trying to get out of the gate too quickly, it seems. Sunder going to be the scroll. That's another one we don't see all the time, but it is so impactful. Not in a damage way, but in almost every other way. Not you, Ross, the Sea Titan. Yep, that's what I was going to say too. Definitely not me. Definitely not me. Siren Song, going to put Cataplasme kind of in a tough spot here. Ooh, there's the Mutual Torment. 0 mana scrolls, people, hitting the news. Major recovery, putting Dia Perfer back up into the green. 402 to 342. This one's not going anywhere fast, but both players carefully choosing sort of what's happening here in the mid game, potentially getting ready for that end game or a flurry of action. Ooh, there it is. You don't have enough mana for that, sir. You just can't come in here saying I can just spend whatever I want. Cast a Plasma down to 10 mana. Can't do it all here, but can pay for scrolls with their health, being a Dusk Titan. And now we finally see a little bit of separation in the final cumulative scroll counts. 5 in the hand, 9 in the bucket for Cataplasme. 5 in the hand, 11 in the bucket for Dia Perfer. Again, if you play your final scroll and the opponent is not dead, you lose the match. For those that don't know, run for cover. Going to nullify the next attack on both sides here. It's going to be Champions Act. Oof. Oof. And Headbutt. No, I lied. Dia Perfer has not played another attack yet. So the run for cover for Cataplasme just going to fizzle. But they did end up catching a pretty good main hand weapon scroll on the other side. Broken Shriek. They're both playing weirdly. We're definitely seeing some scrolls that we don't see all the time, but I think they're trying to just navigate around some of those tricky cards like Run for Cover. Heartbreak might flip the script here on health totals. Not quite. Plan of the Elements going to knock Cataplasme down 75, then followed by a Sinkhole. Is this the thrusters we're looking for here? Hydro Slap as well. Going to flip the flop. Health totals now. Cataplasme in the hole. 9 scrolls left versus 11. Heating up here. What are you going to do? Cataplasme with such low mana, at least compared to 140 on the side of Dia Perfer. Sea Titan doing Sea Titan stuff. And with 50 Magicka, I mean, it could be a 2-scroll death for Cataplasme. Let's see what it is. Axe Throw. Healing Bed instead, going to use that Magicka to buff their healing like a good Sea Titan would, you know? Webbed Shield. There's the bind. Dia Perfer trying to control this battle with Sunder and some other bind scrolls. Heavy Carve. Oh, man, it's going to be close right after this. Tsunami! Tsunami! 98 and it's over. Boom, baby. Drop the hammer. The wave crashed in. Cataplasme falls. And we've got a victory for the Sea Titan. They get promoted. They get validated. And now they're owner will need to pick another Titan to try and validate next. 1-0 is the score in bracket 1 finals. Pardon me, chat. So that was a dub for Blast Witch. They will have to play either Dusk or Dawn next. What's it gonna be? Shazenix can pick any of their 3 Titans as the loser of game 1. It's the closest and most weird game I've ever seen, ever in the history of Reign of Titans. And hey, guys played quite a few games of Reign of Titans, y'all. Yeah, that Sea Titan just kicked on the thrusters. They knew that sort of the options were limited for Dusk there, right? They were binded. They had low mana. Let's just go punch him in the face. Hit him with the Hiya Tsunami. I enjoyed it a lot. Yeah, same. Same. It was fun to watch. Again, lots of sneaky control pieces there from that Sea Titan. What's it gonna be, young Blast Witch? Toss us another Titan, sir or ma'am. Okay, gonna try to rematch. Gonna try to get these Titans lined up. It did take a while last time for the players to get connected, but once they were connected, sing! Just it was a good time. Off to the races. Chad, thanks for being here today. Make sure you take a screenshot. Say I was here. I was part of the movement. I could hear Ross's dumb, scratchy voice all day. Take a little screenshot, put it in the Discord under proof and submissions. And we will get you some in-game swag. Yes, Camlesh, what's up? Welcome back. Yes, you have to hey, I was drooling. Hey, I was drooling about the TTMs. Yes, bracket finals and grand finals are best of 5. You must win with all 3 of your Titans. What's it gonna be? Again, Shazenix can choose any Titan they'd like. Blast Witch must play either Dawn or Dusk. Decisions, the old rock, paper, scissors. The old rock, paper, scissors of did I choose the right Titan or not? Hum, hum, hum. Perfect. Love this. We're getting reconnected here, chat. Have no fear. Day 2 of Reign of Titans affiliate Titan Conquest weekend. 18 seconds left to choose a Titan. I don't know why this part's taken in Eon, but I mean, decisions are massive. Don't get me wrong, but let's be honest. This could have been a 2-click kind of thing. 2 clicks. This Titan battle. Dawn versus C next. We will see. We shall see. Do. Again, Blast Witch, the only one that had to pick certain 2 Titans. Shazenix could have picked any of them. TST Crip says, you know how to win this match. I, in theory, know how to win a lot of matches. But do I win a lot of matches? Not on tournament day. Not on tournament day. Boom, baby. I think we're ready. There it is. It's locked, chat. Dusk for Blastwitch versus Sky of Shizanix. It's going to be wild. Dusk versus Sky. I got it. I'm just going to call it right now. If Dusk cannot find Blood Magic or Major Restoration in their first 3 hands, top 15 cards of their deck, I think it's going to be curtains. Let's not get crazy here. Oh, I'm getting crazy. I went to a wedding last night. I was busting a move on the dance floor, y'all. I was getting a little wild. Here we go. Sky versus Dusk. Let's get it. It's game 2 of bracket 1 finals. The mulligans are done. We've got Soy Zulma, the Dusk Titan from Blastwitch, versus Gara, the Sky Titan for Shizanix. It's going to be a wild one. Hot and heavy, if you will. Hot and heavy. The Dusk playing with the old hexed wand or whatever this thing is. Hexed staff. I don't know. It used to be exclusive to the epic rarity, but now we get to all play with it. Heartbreak coming out. So here are some of those healing scrolls right off the bat because, there's the Deadeye going to peel away the Magicka buff and deal some damage. Shatter Shriek already ready to be at half health. No, not yet, but very soon. Whirlwind Spin from Gara. There's Hex of Dusk. Almost got down under 50% health, which would have triggered that Shadow Veil keyword. What a draw, right? What a draw. Hitting some real juicy scrolls there for Sky. You just can't make it up sometimes, chat. You just can't make it up. Take Flight is broken. Yes, Take Flight is a broken scroll all around, but drawing it on turn 1 is busted, right? Absolutely busted. Run for cover. Ooh, gonna snuff out the ground pound. But again, in the grand scheme of damage, ground pound, not the one we're trying to dodge. Oof, Tail Strike would have been pretty good. There's 80 damage down the drain. And a powerful whack. Oh my God, I thought it was the other direction. Holy cannoli, gajoli, boli. We're going crazy with this hexed javelin spear thing ding. Oh my God. The voice is going to be gone, Chad. I can just feel it. This is rough and ready. Rough puff pastry, if you will. Soy Zulma versus Gara. Sky only has 2 attack DNA scrolls. Take Flight is okay because it's by the numbers, right? Which is by the numbers. Loveless Lunge going to keep Zoe Zulma fairly healthy here. Plus 36. There's the run for cover. Gara's going to get the next one for free. It's Mana Drain, which could have absolutely been worse than taking damage there. Headbutt going to peel away the agility. Gara going to activate first if they can survive the turn. Claw Swipe coming out. Things are heating up. It's Mana Well. Not going to close it on the end of the turn, but Mutual Torment for 0 mana. I don't need your mana. Gara falls. Blastwitch up 2-0. Promotes, validates Soy Zulma, the Dusk Titan, and we are going to game 3 with a 2-0 deficit. Oh! That was wild. That was wild. Just enough lifesteal there in the first 10 cards to keep Soy Zulma alive. Gara drew like an absolute madman. What are you going to do? What are you going to do against that? Tell you what I'm going to do. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I mean, if I got to wait another minute and a half for them to select Titans, I might jog to the bathroom. Here, let me do this for you guys so you don't miss me. Here we go. Wait for it. Wait for it. There it is. There it is. There it is. I'll be right back for game 3, chat. Oh my God, I didn't miss anything? Am I the greatest? Am I #1 caster? Oh, okay, take this off. Boom, we're back. We're here for game 3. It's happening. Game 3, bracket 1 finals. We've got Kira Bot, the Dawn Titan for Blast Witch versus the run back for Gara, the Sky Titans. Shazenix needs a win here. If Dawn takes the win, we will be done with bracket 1 finals. He's paused, right? I was paused. Did you guys like that face? I thought it was pretty good. Run for cover. Going to dodge the next attack. What's it going to be? Tackle. Big news. Oh my God, the tackle with the double bind. What an absolute snipe. Now, 1,000 punches also would have been a good one to have back. But man, dodging the damage plus the double bind is massive for Kiribati. I think that face, the face that I left y'all with, should be our next Twitch emote. You guys should be able to spam that in the chat. I'm drinking like 3 times as much water as I usually do because my throat hurts. Apologies. Rock Slam. Holy cannoli. Mirage going up for Kiribati. They are a shifty little guy. Run for cover on the other side. Going to be a double dodge scenario for the next 2 attacks. I tried to screen it. Vamos, Rosnell. What's up? Welcome, welcome. Vamos, vamos. 2 attacks get canceled there at the end of the turn. 1,000 punches still going to come through nice and clean. Jeepers. Jeepers. We got a close one here. 227 to 238. Both players playing with the old hexed javelin. Common. It's about to get spicy in here. We got Kiribati. If they take the dub, it is curtains for Gara and team. 1 member of Grand Finals will be decided. It's canceled, though. It's going to be Deadly Attack. Bada bing, bada boom. There was the lingering blind, I think, at the end of that turn for Gara. It's pedal to the metal time. Swift attack for 0 mana. Things are getting juicy out here, chat. Shrapnel. Shrapnel, it's not going to be enough to kill. But shrapnel the other way. We got a shrapnel fest out here, people. And it's over. Blast Witch 3-0 moving to Grand Finals in a strong showing in Titan Conquest. Jeez, holy. That was wild. That was wild, boys. Blast Witch it is. I mean, did you see that? Look at how much damage is in that 4-scroll lineup right there. Shrapnel to shrapnel. And then after this scroll, there was Headbutt. Headbutt would have adjusted the agility in their favor for the next turn if it wasn't enough, but it was enough. Plenty of damage output. After being so sneaky, I thought that was going to be more of a defensive Dawn with the Mirage to run for cover, the blinds, but when you can sprinkle in those also heavy hitters and the ever important Hex Javelin with those 0 mana scrolls, holy cannoli. Felt like a grand final. Vamos! It's true. We're going to have bracket 2 up here ASAP. That means as soon as possible. Bracket 2. Bracket 2 finals is Unbeatable versus Peckle. Unbeatable versus Peckle. Unbeatable squad is Dusk, Forest, Poison, Lava. Dusk, Forest, Poison, Lava for Unbeatable. Peckle is playing Poison, Sky, Dusk, Forest. Like this is why this format is so good. Look at how many elements was that? That was every element except for Dawn, yeah? 1, 2, 3. It's maybe we're missing one as well. Either way, people, the representation is strong. The bands are just in. Who's in bracket 2? I got that. Hey, my phone's going crazy over here. The bands are in. Unbeatable is going to have to play without their Dusk Titan. So Unbeatable is going to have Forest, Poison, Lava. Forest, Poison, Lava for Unbeatable. Peckle is going to have to play without their Poison Titan, which means they are going to have Sky, Dusk, Forest. Sky, Dusk, Forest versus Forest, Poison, Lava. Holy cannoli. Stomp on you. It's true. Team Stomp on you put on a show yesterday, taking the championship and the runner-up slot, as well as tons of other high-placing folks. So shout out to their team. This bracket final is OMFG versus who's Peckle play for? Unbeatable is playing OMFG Titans. I don't know who Peckle plays for, but good luck and have fun to both of them. Vamos, vamos, vamos! What's up? We're heating up in here, chat. Things are getting wild. This is the bracket 2 finals. I'm real glad you're here. My name is Ross. I haven't even said that today. My name is Ross. This is Reign of Titans, and this is the apex, the pinnacle, the climax of competitive play in Reign of Titans land. You too could get here, folks. Download the app on any Android or iOS device, or you can play on a browser at reignoftitans.gg. But yeah, get in the game. Also, speaking of getting in the game, take a screenshot right now that says that you were in the stream. Go to our Discord, post it in the proofs and submissions channel, and take home some in-game currencies. Gonna be epic. Yas. All right, here we go. The first matchup is locked in. We are going to have Peckle playing Dusk, Unbeatable playing Forest. Here we go. Pardon, chat. I'm going to refill my water after this. I'm chugging. I'm getting crazy. All right, players are in. Titans are locked. We are in the match, ready to see what happens. What's it going to be? An interesting lineup here. An interesting lineup of elements. We didn't see any Forest yesterday, and now we're seeing 2 of them going to be have to grab wins here in finals. Bracket final was something else. All right, what's the play? What's the play here? Iron Maiden off the rip. Trying to catch Panzer, not playing mini scrolls. That's an interesting first play. I like it from Lungo. Also gets the blood magic off. Heals for not quite 200, but back up to full health. Now, Panzer only played Panzer only played one scroll last turn. But anything that they do not play this turn that's left in their hand will get ditched thanks to Joke's on You. Its log hit is the first, then Steel Punch. Any scrolls left in Panzer's hands just got thrown, right? Oh, there was some sort of wipe. What did I miss, chat? Why? How do they still have so many freaking scrolls, bro? Somebody help me. Somebody help me. Headbutt's going to be the spot, taking some damage, but also getting that agility down so Lungo can play first. BVT, my brother, how are you? It's good to see you in the chat. Lungo not looking to go, go too far. Not looking to go too quickly. Not too far. That's the wrong thing. They've only played 2 scrolls. I think every turn they've played 2 scrolls. Somehow they're not worried about this double fish slap honeypot craziness. Somebody posted the other day about how much damage they did with Mana Overflow, and I was like, what? Blast Switch for Shiz was good. Yeah, I agree. Super fun bracket final. Aha. See, look, this is why my coach over here at Team Fury just giving me all the knowledge. I always forget about Root of Resilience. Just makes you essentially waste. It's just such a waste. So the three ways, I mean, yesterday we talked about all the different ways that Poison can win a match, right? Forest can almost win in the exact same types of ways, right? You could go for the big mana explosion, mana overload, blah, 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 overflow death. You can just play so defensively that you never die with Joke's on You. Or you could just let your opponent beat you sideways with all their scrolls, but play Root of Resilience and take no damage. So a lot of Forest's game plan comes down to, stretching the game out as long as possible. Mutual Torment should get comeback of the year. Yeah, 0. Oh, there it is. Forest Revenge. The chainsaw's out. I repeat, he's got a chainsaw. Root of Resilience has been instilled, which means Panzer may not deal any damage or take any damage for the rest of the turn. And then they can't deal any damage the remainder of the turn. There's the big zeros. Goose eggs. Nothing. What's Lungo going to do here? What are they going to do? This is a little brain puzzle for the players. Especially playing Dusk. I feel like, I don't know, Dusk to me, because of all those health payment cards, hard to play around things like this, especially when you think they might just fizzle. You might just be wasting your breath. But Volcanic Slash is going to get through, get a little bit of lifesteal. Oh, no, sorry, it's not the lifesteal one. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, BBT. Yeah. Yeah, lots of fancy footwork here. Mutual Torment. That's got to go through. 70 damage. Panzer, I don't think is scared, though. Shatter Shriek also going to tack some on because there's the Alchemist to bring them back up. Healing for 100. I mean, we all know how good healing for 100 is. Just ask Poison. Am I right? Am I right? Jeepers. Healing for 100 in a I just chat. Distortion Jab. Gonna make it through for 35, but there's the Bliss to gain back 45, pardon. Mirror Gaze, stealing away the defense of Panzer. But man, Lungo in a tough spot here. Only 6 scrolls left to their name. Just in a 6 spot. 6 scrolls left for Lungo. 15 scrolls for Panzer. And we know Panzer's got some tricks up their sleeve for this end game. These stall builds, I mean, if you're not playing against them, you're getting beat by them, you know what I mean? Like, you can't just play a parallel game plan. Lungo trying real hard. Oh my gosh, the perfectly timed Deadeye to just take all those green stats down from Lungo. It's just not going to matter. No stall comes out. Lungo might explode here at the end of turn thanks to mana overload. Mana overflow. There's the fish slap as well for insult to injury. How much is it going to be, chat? How much is it going to be? Can I get a 100, 101, 103, 103, 260? Holy! Well played. Well played. You can't even be mad. That was just well played. Oh my gosh. What are you going to do? What are you going to do against that? I mean, the good news is you never have to play against that forest again, right? You never have to play against that forest again. So, who did we see win first match, right? We just... Chad, who's keeping track here? Oh, God. Panzer just won. The forest, Panzer just won. I've already forgot. Somebody's going to let me know. 262. BBT's guess of 200 was pretty good. BBT's guess of 200 was pretty solid. You know it's going to hurt when their mana bar is already maxed out before the plus 45. Like, when it's already at max before the explosion, you die. You die. So, here we go. Yeah, exactly. Once you validate a Titan, I mean, that was the shot that they got. All right, we're gonna see Poison versus Dusk here. Unbeatable playing Poison, Peckle playing Dusk. Lungo is the Titan we just saw. They are playing a much different outfit though with weaponry. We got the double switcheroo mallet, spiked shield. And I think this could be a very it could be a very good swap in this matchup too. It would have been good in the forest matchup, but against this poison that it doesn't have the fish slap. So no Merlin for Poochie. So it looks like we're gonna see either stall poison, joke's on you, or Hive poison, which Hive was in the news heavy a couple months ago, but really it was only maybe one tournament that really went crazy on. We'll see what we got here. I don't even remember which game this is, chat. Somebody give me a score update. Ross, that's your job. I know. This version would have been good versus Forest, yeah. But you can't know. And that's the crazy bit about this format. You only get one ban, and then you have to be ready for anything else. And like we were talking the other day or yesterday about Poison and all the different ways they can choose to win a game, it's hard to choose the exact right lineup against something that's so flexible. No attack because no Merlin. Yeah, I think we're going to see either Super Stall, Joke's on You, or Super Stall Hive. We'll see. We shall see. Which again, both of those are good for this for Lungo on the other side with the Mallet Spike Shield weaponry. Mana bars still super stacked. Lungo at almost full mana. Poochie at almost full mana. Health bars at about 2/3 or more. Best of 3 for each matchup. Holy cannoli. Brace for impact. There's that defensive stat. We'll see. Broken Streak going to go through anyway with the true damage. Here comes a tantrum. I see it. I seen it. Lungo getting the Magica stat up. Just, oh, there's the Toxic Waste. Big Hive play. Lungo just in time gets the Hex out and gets the life steal. Things were slipping quickly there. That was massive. But the clap back from Lungo, thank goodness for the Hex. And now the health total is very similar again. Magica number 50 for Lungo. Going to try to put that to work here. They do resolve second. So what's Poochie got up their sleeve now? I don't see a lot of these Hive decks having a second proc. You know, they're probably not hitting Hive a second time. And they're definitely not going to be hitting for the same amount of damage, right? You might get another Hive for 50 or something, right? But we shall see the Toxic Waste of Poison. There's a major recovery. I mean, it could be that Poochie now just goes into super defensive mode, tries to hit the end game, wait him out. Lungo constantly getting that health back. There's the Vampiric Strike, plus 18. Every little bit counts, though. But against that 75 defense, just not gonna get through much. 11 total scrolls versus 14 total scrolls. Should have Swarm? Sure. I mean, yeah, he's going to have a second trigger, but it's not going to, well, in my experience, in my limited Poison experience, you're not going to get back into 150 with your second Hive. Refined Poison. There we go. Sorry, y'all. My phone's going crazy over here. 107. Lungo. Oh, God. I clicked the wrong button. Lungo's getting wild. Can they close it out? 24 damage left. There it is. Game, set, and match. Lungo defends their honor and gets promoted, validated, and might be on their way to grand finals. But we won't see Lungo anymore. The Defy logic was big here. Holy, 107. Then the 0 mana, 70 damage, true damage. I mean, Lungo just waited till the defense was gone and then just gave him the old plop, plop, and drop, you know? Still GG's. I agree. 1-1. 1-1. There's been a Forest validated and there's been a Dusk validated. Forest from Unbeatable and Dusk for Peckle, which means we're left with Poison Lava for Unbeatable and Sky Forest for Peckle. Again, it's a weird rock, paper, scissors right now because you got a 50-50 chance at guessing your opponent's Titan. But then again, some of these elements are more 50-50 within themselves, right? Am I playing against Hive Poison? Am I playing against Stall Poison? Am I playing against super aggro Forest? Am I playing against Honeypot Forest, you know? Wild times. Reign of Titans in a great spot right now. Tournament action is fun. I mean, we had 2 tournaments this weekend. Wild times. I got to go refill my water. Oh, now's not the time. We have our players locked in. We have the Titan choices made, and it's going to be a real barn burner. Sky from Peckle versus Lava from Unbeatable. Sky versus Lava. Lava. Sky. Okay, Sky. It doesn't really work. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. We're going to have a Lava Titan versus Sky Titan here in this Reign of Titans affiliate tournament Titan Conquest with $2,000 prize pool up for grabs. It's going to be nutty. It's going to be nutty. Who's taking home the dough? I like dough. Generally, dough, 10 out of 10. I wanted to see this lava in action. It's so weird. Oh man, now you've tickled my intrigue. It looks like Flash had to mulligan, maybe looking for something super Specific Furious Winds is the play. Getting those attack and agility stats going. The Magicka stat on Lava getting up there. Claw Swipe pretty big. There's the Trip. Interesting play. Trip going to take down the agility and defense. Lava Punch. That one's no surprise. No surprise. And Flaming Blight. Holy cananners. Some Mackies flying across here. Flash just tumbling backwards. After one turn, being down under 200 HP is nutty. OMFG Angar is out here ready to close the book. They still have 165 mana to do it with. And we do know things like Smolder are out there. We know things like both of the Hex Javelin Scrolls, right? Just efficient Fury Aura gonna get that attack stat to 85. Let's but the run for cover just in time. Double run for cover. They've seen the future, chat. Nobody wants to die this turn. Claw Swipe. Flash is now. Oh, it was Axe Throw for the other one. Oh my God, Eruption is the one that gets through. What a tragedy. Tail Strike on the other side. Flash is injured. And they are injured bad. Swift Attack. There it is. Hex Javelin. 0 mana scrolls. Don't care. Give them the damage. GG's. Unbeatable with their Lava Titan. Validating and 1 win from Grand Finals. Oh. Chat. I gotta go get some more water. Should we do the weird face again? Did you guys like that? Did it make you feel so uncomfortable that you just didn't even know what was going on? Perfect. Nailed it. I'm going to go refill my water bottle. I'll be right back. Didn't even miss it. Didn't even miss it, chat. Wow, that's a good face there. Hey, did you clip that one? We're back. We got water. We are ready for potentially the final game in this bracket finals. Unbeatable. Only has poison left. Packle can choose from Sky or Forest. It looks like we are going to see Sky versus Poison. Sky versus Poison. Let's get it. Let's go. And we can see. We know Poochie. We know sort of what they're up to. We've seen this build. They didn't switch, as far as we know, to a different deck. They did not switch main hand or offhand weapons. Flash, we've also seen this Titan play. They're going pretty much full on attack here with their weapon outfit. Didn't even notice. Oh, it was just my normal face, huh? I see how it's going to be. So, if Poochie wins this one, Unbeatable goes to Grand Finals. If Flash wins this one, we will have a verifiable Game 5, and we'll know the matchups. Now, we won't know the deck matchups. Deadly Gas, oh my, let's do it. Let's do it. Minus 30 for 3 turns. Poochie getting ready for this hive, I think. Already. That's one of the ones you're looking for. That Deadly Gas is so good. Acid Rain as well. Lay it on thick, brother. Oh, lay it on thick, brother. The poison is good. Oh, my God. Just drop it right now. Toxic Waste for 195. I'm not going to say I've seen it coming because I've seen it coming, people. Just stacked up those end of turn damages and let it Rain the toxic waste down. Well done. But, I mean, the star of the show here is still Flash, keeping it even. Stevens, 246 to 254. They're going to have to play their hearts out here, folks. They've got so much mana. Poochie sort of played their big egg. Oh, speaking of big eggs, 96 from Whirlwind. Headbutt on the other side. Going to get the agility advantage. There it is, just in time to get that major recovery in. Poochie says, not today. Wind blow. Wind blow. Then the bug sting. Tell me you got the back-to-back hype. Oh my God. It's the Deadeye for 60. Peels away all of the stat boosts. Oh, this one's heating up. This one is getting hot. This one's getting hot. Yeah, probably could have built that up a little taller, but maybe they're intending that maybe this match won't last too long if they don't go for it, you know? There it is. Get that agility. There's the plus 100. We were talking about it. Poison literally went from low tier element to high tier. This was even before Hive with just that 100 heal in their DNA scrolls. Holy cannoli. Spiked armor coming out. It doesn't matter, though. Flash preparing for something, but it's not happening. Earthquake slam on the other way. But into the 50 defense, only dealing 64. This is going to come down to something wild. This is going to come down to some like end of turn poison damage thing going on. I can smell it. I can smell it from a mile off. You can't hide from me. You can't hide from me. I mean, that's just maybe what I want to see. Maybe I'm just speaking it into existence. I mean, fight me, you know. Quick stab. There it is. A couple more end of turn stuffs going into the bucket. Run for cover from Flash. Not going to die to the direct damage, but that does not seem to be the angle Pochi's going for right now. Furious wins. Going to get their attack stat up and ready to rumble with the axe throw for 62. Creepy crawlers get stuffed. That could have really, really helped them out there in terms of end of turn. Let's see what the tick does. Tick, 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 down to 46. And the agility advantage goes to Flash. Flash, do you have 77 in the chamber, brother? Do you got it locked and loaded? They have 35 attack. They got 35 attack stat. Can they make it happen? Take flight. Now that is the biggest buff they could have found, but it doesn't matter. Swarm attack ends the thing. Holy extra credit. Batman and Poochie takes the dub and is going to grand finals. Whew. Both bracket finals were wild, though. You guys are killing me right now. You guys are killing me right now. Not going to make it with 20 mana. And he spends 10 on take flight. Just prepping for next turn, trying to draw the butter biscuits. Trying to draw the butteriest biscuit. Chat, what you didn't see is I was watching the other perspective, but what you didn't see was that he drew Shield Slam. Or not Shield Slam. What's the Spike Shield one? The big one? It was going to deal 74. Oof. Oof. Yeah, well played, GG's indeed. Bro, what a freaking bracket finals today, man. You guys got me working. I'm sweating. So we are going to have Unbeatable versus Blastwitch in the finals. Unbeatable versus Blastwitch. Let's get their lineups here. Unbeatable has Dusk, Forest, Poison, Lava. Dusk, Forest, Poison, Lava. Then against Blastwitch, Blazwitch, which is playing Dusk Sky Dawn Sea. Dusk Sky Dawn Sea. I got to write them down, Chatter. I'll just never know. Now, again, each player gets to ban one of those elements from their opponent. We'll hear about that here in just a second. In the meantime, chat, if you haven't already taken a screenshot and said, I was there on a Sunday chilling, affiliate tournament Titan Conquest Volume 2 for this weekend. Go ahead and take your screenshot, put it in the Discord proof and submission channel. Chad, who do you ban right now? I mean, I'm not trying to tell anybody how to play the game, but if you're Blazwitch, who do you ban? If you're unbeatable, who do you ban? Dusk, Forest, Poison, Lava. I feel like you gotta ban Forest or Poison, whichever one you feel your least desirable matchup is. On the other hand, Dusk, Sky, Dawn, Sea. I almost would say ban Sea. It's the only control one, right? I mean, Dusk is sort of control in its own way, but if I'm Dusk, well, if I'm Forest, the bans are in. The bans are in. Unbeatable bans C. Blazwitch bans Dusk. So we are going to see Forest, Poison, Lava versus Dusk, Sky, Dawn. Oh, that's juicy. That is juicy. Juicy, juicy, juicy. Sea and Dusk. Chat, the fact that we have 6 different elements in grand finals. 6 different elements in grand finals is crazy. We would have had 7. I mean, minus the bans, right? We would have had 7 represented. What a game. What a game. Let's keep the whistle wet here. Try not to lose my voice any more than I am. Unbeatable versus Blazwitch. Good luck, have fun to both players. This is grand finals. It's going to function the exact same way as bracket finals. You must win with 3 Titans. Who's banning what? Blazwitch banned Dusk and Unbeatable banned C. Pretty sick. My post got messed up. Whatever. Good luck, good luck, good luck. If it's anything like bracket finals, this is about to get crazy. We're trying to get the players matched up, seeing who they choose first as their first victims or warriors, as it is. Vamos, vamos, vamos! Lots of Blazwitch fans in the chat. Lots of Unbeatable fans in the chat. Both obviously players that I enjoy. Spam some cats. Cool cats in the chat. I'm down. Oh, I got a different cool cat. What's this one? Glitch cat. Oh, I was doing cool cat, y'all. Cool cats and glitch cats in the chat. One TTM for every cat posted. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Don't do that. I like my little thang dang. All right, we got the Titans locked in. Game number 1. Sky from Blastwitch. Forest from Unbeatable. Sky versus Forest. Interesting. It's all going to come down to, is the rooted resilience timed flawlessly? We do see the axe and the spike shield on the Sky. Oh, got a switcheroo here. Stoneblade Oaken Shield for Forest. 10 million cats it is. Oopsies. Here we go. Grand finals. Craziness. Oh. No stall deck. Yeah, this might just be damage forest. Brace for impact. Here comes the Deadeye. Takes away the brace for impact. Instantly nullifies and deals damage. Oaken Shield comes out, though, reapplying some defensive buffer just in time for the whirlwind spin. Crystal Luna was just trying to go. They're just trying to get it done. We talked about the flexibility of Poison and Forest right now, and we're seeing it. Not going for, mega stall. Cute chat section. Let me take a screenshot. That's what we're here for, chat. We're just trying to get it cute in here, Now, I will say the weapon setup for Crystal Luna is pretty good for this matchup. Speaking of, minus 50 defense from Champion's Tale here. 80. Oh, my. Dense defense is one of the largest single bufferoos to defense. Panzer trying to make it happen. Going to go with the mana drain. Now Crystal Luna is down to only 30 to spend, but the perch just in time. They've seen the future, chat. They've seen the future. They just, how are you going to just know? How are you just going to know? They dead-eyed away the stat buffs in turn 1, and then they perched their mana bar back up after the mana drain in turn 2. Panzer's throwing it all out there. The kitchen's sinking, everything. Crystal Luna just says, I see it coming from a mile off. And now we're 167 to 125. Still sort of hurting for mana, though. Crystal Luna going to have to find some way to get more spendable mana to close it out here on Panzer. Panzer just doing their thing with those defensive scrolls. Speaking of, here we are, mana drain. Flip the flop. Here comes Elemental Slash, though. That's pretty big. 98 getting down to 69 damage. Meditate. Crystal Luna is getting ready, prepared for the next turn. But do they even get there? 59 into 69. No escape is the next scroll. Stand them up. What log? It's the log. Log hit is going to seal it. And Panzer takes it in game 1. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. I didn't think they had a 4th scroll. I didn't know if they had enough damage in hand. Like, Forest, sometimes you just get stuck with all your buffs and debuffs. But it's the log hit. Oh, my gosh. Bro, these matches have been crazy. These matches have been wild. So, Forest wins the match, gets validated. We'll never see that Titan again today. So now we know. Or do we know? Now we know. What do we know, Ross? Tell us what we know. We know that Blastwitch can play any of their Titans. Unbeatable has to play Poison or Lava. I was sure this guy was going to win. Yeah, that was as soon as they got their mana bar up and I seen the no escape come out, I was like, this is what they've been preparing for. They took an entire turn to get their mana bar right so they could lay the hammer. It was just one scroll too late. Log hit for the dub. Ow, I just hit myself with my ring and it hurt. All right. Are we going to see 2 new Titans? That's the question. Oh! Oh my, we sure are. Not going back to the sky. Blastwitch is choosing a new path to victory. Blastwitch going to be playing Dusk. Unbeatable going to be playing Lava. Now, we will see what the main hand weapon is for Lava, but I will say that I think Dusk was not planning that this was the matchup they're going to get. Yo, Bullet OP in the chat. What up? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, man. It's going to be a rough and rowdy one here. We got spiked shields on both sides. Mallet versus Hex Javelin. We've seen some spicy damage output from both of these Titans. Soizolma, main game plan, stay alive through the assault of Angar. That ain't it. Yep, it's going to get hot in here. It's going to get hot in here. I'm already sweating. I'm literally sweating. How's my hair look today, y'all? Tell me my hair looks great. All right, let's get it going. Defy logic. Holy, second scroll, 100 damage. I think I'd take that. Lava punch in the other direction. But with all of these green stats, Shatter Shriek coming out as well. Oh my God, Volcanic Blast. This defense paying dividends here from scroll slot number 1, Soizolma. They knew. Flaming Blight too. Oh my, they might have died this turn. If they did not increase their defense, they would have been in the double digits. What a turn. What's the play? Only one instance of the drain keyword is intact. I mean, Soizolma, you got to have a plan here, or this is like some would say some sort of lava rock rolling downhill quickly. Pump the brakes, run for cover, gonna break it up. Heavy blow gets stuffed. Oh, that is a dagger. Fiery Spirit gonna pull Soizolma down almost to 100. Sonic Boom in the other direction. This would have been wild if that Defy Logic was through. It's Eruption though. Big money, big bump, beat 'em up. Boom! Eruption from the Lava Titan just out of nowhere, just raw throwing it into. Oh my God. Unbeatable goes up 2-0. The Lava gets promoted and validated, and they've got one more Titan before they can claim their biggest portion of this $2,000 prize pool. Oh my gosh, that was wild. Oh, Chad, I'm gonna need some lozenges, you know? It's been a wild bracket finals and grand finals. Blastwitch still can play any of their Titans. Dusk, Sky, Dawn. They know Unbeatable must play Forest in the next matchup. Forest is the last Titan to be validated for Unbeatable. But the question becomes, no, we saw Forest win, right? Chat, what am I talking about? Is it poison we have to see still? Ah, yeah. They give me one job. They give me one job. Tell them Unbeatable will win this one. Somebody help me out. Chat pros, you guys are following. I mean, we'll see in a minute when it gets locked in. I don't know. Maybe they're deciding what build to play here. It is, in fact, Poochie. The clincher from bracket finals. Going to have to clinch it here. Dusk v. Poison. Dusk from Blast Witch. Still donning the Mallet Spike Shield combo, which almost had it last match. Going to be pretty good. It's all going to depend on what build does Poochie bring. If they got Merlin, Honeypot, no stall against the Dusk, it is a hard time. It's a tough time because Dusk, I mean, for the plus side of Dusk, they don't have to spend as much mana to get things done. It does not look like it, though. We are going to be seeing the same build, I would guess. We're going to be seeing the Poison Hive build from Poochie, unless I'm just not there. $1 million TTM on the reverse 3-0. That's crazy. Now, this is a really good setup for Dusk here. If, what am I trying to say? It's a really good setup for Dusk here with their current weapon setup. Spike Shield, Mallet. Going to be able to pretty much nullify the Oaken Shield and other defensive stats for Poochie. There's the Oaken Shield, plus 25 defense. Screech going to go through, going to get that drained keyword popping. There's the minus 70 true damage, getting through that 55 defense. That's the other thing about this matchup in Dusk's favor is the true damage scrolls that have become even better recently. Just punching right through that defensive wall. Soy Zolma's got a game plan. Poochie already down to about half health, but 55 defense. Trying to find those DOT damage over time. Scrolls, there's the major recovery. Gonna need that one. Buy themselves some more time. Apply those ticks of DOT. And then drop the Hive Bomb at least once. Soy Zolma just trying to keep their health total above that sort of scary 150 mark. That's where we've seen the Hive top out at today. But it gets way bigger than that. It gets way bigger than that. There's the ticks at the end of turn. Soy Zolma, 301. Poochie with that addled defense, only 25. I say only 25 because it would be more without the debuff. Soy Zolma, 50 Magicka, kind of right where they want to be. Drink acid, plus 100. So 2 100 health turns for Poochie. And they're still in the hole, 228 to 333. Protection ward to detoxify. Oh, the daggers, the detoxify, wiping away all the toxins, all of the end of turn damage that Poochie has spent turns layering up. That is a hard pill to swallow, my friends. Hard pill to swallow as the poison player. Man. Protection ward. Ugh. All right, gonna have to rebuild. Poochie back on the train. Oh, Soy Zolma down to 146, though. Poochie says, I'm going to have to do this the good old-fashioned way. But at 160 health, Soy Zolma playing with 60 Magicka, we know things can spiral pretty quickly. Stir it up, baby! 60 Magicka on Soy Zolma. In the danger zone. There's Mutual Torment for 70. Unblockable. Oh, quick slash. There's some damage over time. Is it going to be enough? Soy Zolma, what's your next go to? 18, swarm attack. They just threw Hail Mary. What? The second hive proc. Like, of all the things I thought was going to happen at the end of this game, my camera's getting blurry. Things are getting. I didn't think they were going to be able to rebuild that quickly. But when you play Deadly Gas and it's 30 over 3 turns, oh my gosh, dude! I don't even know the swarm attack. Oh my gosh. And it's over. We've crowned a champion. We've crowned a champion on the second tournament of the weekend. That was crazy. Chat, this is one of those tournaments you're gonna like go back and watch, I hope, in the replays. Like, bracket finals were fire, bracket 2 finals were fire, grand finals was fire. We had 6 different elements represented in grand finals. What more could you want? Chat, take a screenshot. We're about to get out of here. I need to go like lay down and put a towel on me or something. Like, holy. Congratulations to Unbeatable. Congratulations to Blastwitch. Congratulations to everybody else who played in the bracket today, who took home a little slice of the pie. Oh my gosh. What a show, y'all. What a show. Anywho, are we back next weekend, chat? I don't actually remember. Next weekend is October the 4th. We sure are. I can't be here, but it is another team-based affiliate event. So if you're not on a Reign of Titans team yet, reach out in the Discord, find somebody, get some extra training, some extra reps in, some practice games, because it's going to be wild, y'all. We are just heating up. October is going to be a wild month for Reign of Titans in general. So get on board. And, if you want to support the content dream, get out there and watch some Reign of Titans content. Go back and rewatch this VOD on Twitch.